Hey, what's up, guys? It's Alex Perez here with my 10th month post circumcision update video, and I'm here to talk about what's going on, trying to answer some of your questions that people have been leaving down in the comments section, as well as I don't know why I get so much hate for posting these videos. I'm not pro circumcision or I'm not against it. I'm an adult. I made my decision based on what I thought and what was recommended by doctors for me. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, I always get hate from a select few. It's not a huge group, but it's a select few who are going to come on this video and tell me that I'm all lies, everything that I've said is lies, I've never got circumcised, it's bad, blah 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 blah. I really don't care. I don't make these videos to make money. I gotta put that out first. I'm just talking about my experience, why I chose to get it, and I'm just here to answer some questions, right? I'm an adult, 23. I don't want to get into whether I think circumcision is bad or good, whether you should do it when you're a baby or you should wait for when you're an adult. I really don't care. I'm not here to talk about that. Whenever I have a kid, I will think about that whenever that happens down the road. So let's talk excuse me, let's talk about some facts. Here in the US, according to Google, there are more than 200,000 cases of balanitis. Out of those 200,000, a very select few of those individuals actually require circumcision. I am one of those few individuals, going through it about 10 months ago. I was nervous, right? I felt like I had to. I've tried everything from steroid creams to, just washing it with water to, abstaining from any kind of sexual activity for about almost 2 months, right? And no matter what I did, it always came back. And, that's why I chose to get it done, right? I was told by doctors, by multiple urologists that basically what I have wasn't going to be cured by anything, right? It's a very rare case, but that's why I like making these videos, right? Because I know what I went through. Not many individuals out here in the US or not many individuals throughout the world are going to go through the same thing, right? I'm in that very small category of people who actually, nothing worked for them. So I'm just here to talk about my experience again. So, going on 10 months, a lot of questions that I get are, when is swelling gonna, slow down? When am I gonna stop bleeding? Swelling is gonna slow down after about 2 to 3 weeks, to be honest. As far as when you're gonna stop bleeding, it's gonna take about from a week to 2 weeks. It took me about 11 days for me to actually stop bleeding. And on the 13th day is when I actually started going to the gym. I wrapped it, right? I made sure that I wore some loose briefs. Then I just try to do everything to the normal routine that I used to. I know right now during coronavirus, gyms are actually going to start opening up. So if you're wondering when you should start being active, I would say running. I would wait about 3 weeks. But if you want to lift weights, do stuff that's kind of stationary, I'd say 2 weeks. Between 10 to 14 days, you should be all right to continue your normal activities. When you should start having sex, so doctors recommend that you wait at least 40 days. I waited a bit longer. I waited about 6 weeks, so about 45 days I waited. About 45 days I waited to when I could have sex. I actually masturbated 2 days before I had sex, just to make sure that I was gonna be comfortable, with the friction, and that's what you want to do. I'm not sure how you guys are taking it, but doctors recommend that you actually masturbate to make sure that you feel comfortable and you are ready. As far as my sexual experience went, in the beginning, it's kind of sucked. The way I was circumcised is, they cut a big piece of the skin and they actually just brought the skin up from the bottom. So a lot of that skin that was, on the lower part of my penis wasn't actually used to the friction. So I actually would feel a lot of dryness when I first started having sex, specifically when I would use condoms. I'm on my 10th month and I still don't use condoms. I don't recommend it. I've been having sex like that for years, right? So knock on wood that nothing bad ever happens. You know, I'm not saying that having a kid is bad, but I'm just not ready. I'm not there in my life. I don't feel like I am ready to have a kid. So yeah, on 10 months, things are getting a little bit better. I will still recommend, even at 10 months, that when you have sex, you use a little bit of lube. You know, certain positions will dry it out, at least for me. Whenever, you know, I'm in missionary, you know, everything seems fine. But whenever, for some reason, whenever I go to doggy, I don't know, it's because of all that extra air that you actually get, you know, from doing doggy. You know, it just, sometimes it dries it out. And, you know, that's when using a little bit of lube will come in handy. So as far as it flattening out, again, I think I touched on it a little bit in this video, but I would say it looks flat whenever it's erect. When it's not erect, at least for me, it's not really that flat. There is like a little crease right underneath the head, just going around, and you know, I don't know, it just kind of looks like I guess you could say it's kind of like a callus, right? So I have a callus in my hand, the skin is smooth around here, and then just right here, right, it's just a little bit rough and a little hard. That's what it kind of looks like for me, right above. I don't feel comfortable posting any pictures or videos. You know, I don't want to create an OnlyFans or anything. You know, it's just, I don't feel comfortable doing it. But I'm just being honest with you. The back is where it was really swelling from the cut of the frenulum, frenulum, you know, I don't know. I really don't know how to really pronounce that word, but where that part actually was, there's like a little ball, looks like a little tiny BB. Kind of looks like, I don't know, I guess, I don't know, you know how when certain individuals get older, they start developing little skin tags. It just, a little skin tag pops up, like maybe somewhere in their body. It looks kind of like that, but kind of hard. So it just looks like a little ball. And yeah, you know, sensitivity wise, I think when I last posted my videos about on my 7th or 8th month, I said that sensitivity was anywhere from between 70 to 75. I will honestly say that sensitivity has increased quite a bit. I will say that 2 months ago on my best days, it was about 75. Now on my best days, it's about 85. I think 85 is a fair percentage to how it was compared to the sensitivity that I used to feel before I got circumcised. So just picture it, you have 100% of your sensitivity while you're, you know, you're not cut. Once you get cut, well, now that I'm cut, I would say instead of having that 100% sensitivity that I used to have when I actually had my foreskin, I probably have 85% on my best days. On the worst days, I will say it's about 75. Yeah, on my worst days, it's about 75. So, you know, it's between 75 to 85 on your best days. It's pretty good. I'm not on my 1 year, you know, anniversary yet of, you know, my circumcision. So we'll see. I'll make another video in about 2 months. So yeah, you know, I'm just here to make, you know, just an update video, you know, continuing the blue tank top theme, although this one's a little bit different. But yeah, you know, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. I'll try to, you know, I'm pretty good at answering questions. So if you guys have any questions, any serious questions, even on, you know, some of the individuals that might have a little bit of hate towards me for making these videos, if you guys have any questions, you want to tell me that I'm a liar, you know, you want to go ahead and put that circumcision as, you know, mutilation of the genitals, you know, go ahead and do that. The comment section is out of my control. I understand that, you know, some of you guys might feel strongly about circumcision. That's cool. You know, you guys have every right. But, you know, whatever you guys have, guys, go ahead and put it down below. Thank you guys. Have a good day.